Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Motorsport. So we all know this game's been, I guess, a little bit rough since launch, and there was all the controversy over it winning, I guess, racing / sports game of the year. But update 3 is almost upon us, or probably will be by the time this video comes out. So I'm going to dive into the notes on the website. They're just the main ones. I'm not going to go through the entire patch notes, and we'll see what's in store for update 3. So let's head over there now and check them out. Okay, so when we head over to the website, as you can see, Master Hockenheim in Forza Motorsport Update 3. Hockenheim, new spotlight cars and the contemporary tour arrive next week, free to all players. Forza Motorsport 3 is almost here. Master the iconic Hockenheim track, featuring 3 unique layouts for you to race and several spotlight cars that are ready to be put to the test in the career mode, contemporary tour, new featured multiplayer series and rival events. Update 3 will be live in the game for 5 weeks before update 4 releases in mid-January. Now, the reason I am kind of heading to this first, or I guess this instead of the full patch notes when they're released, it's just because the full patch notes are usually involving some of the more minor tweaks. It's just, you know, not really, I guess, viable to sit there and go through some very minute tweaks, considering this article makes it obvious of the main fixes as well. So we can also take away from here exactly what they're going to be focusing on fixing on, if it's going to improve, I guess, how optimized the game is and such. And we can also take a look at the new content as well, without it kind of being lost in a massive layer of just notes. So let's move into game fixes and release notes. Update 3 will be available to download on Xbox Series X-S, Windows PCs and Steam starting early next week. Live content will begin to light up across the career, featured multiplayer and rivals from December the 14th 2023. New fixes coming in update 3 will continue to improve the overall stability and performance of the game, alleviating some of the issues we're seeing players report most frequently on our community channels. The team is constantly hard at work on bugs, some of which are not immediately visible to players but are critical for the game's stability for all players. Below you will find the highlights of what will be fixed or improved upon in update 3. We'll share the full release notes next week on Forza Sport website once the update rolls out. Again, I'm not going to head over to that one, just mainly because it wouldn't be worth my time, and a lot of them will be more, I guess, minute fixes. So from this we can take away the main fixes they've been focusing on. So let's have a look. Fix an issue in which the driver level visually appeared to reset to level 1 after downloading update 2 and entering test drive in free play. Rebalance the impact on front and rear downforce when being drafted by another car. Again, that is something that I've been wanting fixed for quite a while, so hopefully that is, you know, much better this time around. Now, as you can see, they were going to fix an issue causing custom wheel input layouts to reset to their default settings after relaunching the game with both a controller and steering wheel connected to PC or console. However, there is a little editor's note here. Whilst we intended to release this improvement as part of update 3, we have realized that additional time to implement and test the fix is required. It will be instead be introduced to Forza Motorsport in a future update. That might be before, or it might be even later down the line. So looking like they couldn't quite get that one in time. And they've also fixed an issue which allowed players to sell their Builders Cup reward cars, preventing them from re-obtaining the cars and completing their associated reward showcases. We continue to put a focus on raising our overall quality on PC. This is where I really want them to, you know, kind of focus. Whilst the game is still a bit messy on Xbox, it's certainly not as bad as it has been on PC. And that's where most of the complaints come. And it is looking like, in terms of some of the PC specific improvements, they are really going to try and, you know, make this work. So stability and performance are improved on lower spec PCs, fixed various random crashes in multiplayer races, specifically on PCs with AMD GPUs, reduced the occurrence of a bug where the track or other objects become invisible while racing. That is one that I've had time and time again when it comes to the PC, to the point where it's almost impossible to know where you're going, and I just end up going and playing it on Xbox, which again, really annoying if you've only got the PC version. We've also introduced new options in screen narrator section of accessibility settings, menu to narrate your race position and driver names ahead and behind you. New track, Hockenheim. Known for its long straights and ultra narrow final sector, Hockenheim is one of the great European tracks, has seen many layout changes since its introduction in the 1930s, the last of which were designed by Hermann Tilke in 2002. Forza Motorsport has 3 Hockenheim track layouts available for you to play across career mode, multiplayer, free play and rivals. Set your fastest laps on the 2.8 mile full circuit, the 2.3 mile national circuit and the 1.6 mile short circuit. Master all 3 layouts using your favourite car builds in time attack with leaderboards available for all car classes in the game. New race suits, so this is something that I didn't expect them to do, but they're coming. Level up and suit up for the grid. Forza Motorsport Update 3 introduces 33 new driver suits to the driver customization menu. Groups of suits will unlock at driver level milestones 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Level up and unlock some unique looks that you can use to show up to the grid in style. If you've already surpassed these driver levels, all the new suits will be retroactively unlocked for once the update's available. Please note a game restart may be required for all suits to be downloaded and unlocked. Spotlight cars for Update 3. Spotlight cars are featured in the showroom every week, available for you to acquire with a 30% discount using in-game credits. These cars can be used in the Contemporary Tour, as well as Spotlight Series events in featured multiplayer and rivals. So let's have a look at the cars. We've got the 2020 Battista from December the 14th to the 21st, the 2022 Ferrari 296 GTB from the 21st to the 28th of December. Then to end off December into January, we have the McLaren Sabre from the 28th to the January 4th of 2024. Moving into the first full week of 2024, we have the 2023 Aston Martin Valkyrie from January 4th to the 11th. And then finally we have the Squadra Course Huracan LP622 Super Trofeo from the 11th to the 18th of January. New car pass arrivals for Update 3. So here are the new cars for those that own, like me, the car pass. So we have the 2018 Chevrolet number 23 Roman Racing T8 Corvette. That is going to be in on December the 14th, or this Thursday. 1985 Buick number 6 Performance Motorsport Somerset Regal Trans Am from December 21st, just before Christmas. And then just after Christmas, before the new year, the final car of 2023 will be the 2021 Cadillac number 31 Whelen Racing DPI V.R. And then into 2024, we have the 2018 Lamborghini number 63 Squadra Course Huracan Super Trofeo Evo. And then finally, to finish off this bunch of car pass, it will be the 1983 Porsche number 11 John Fitzpatrick Racing 956. So that is going to be all the car pass cars. New Career Series Contemporary Tour. Experience cutting-edge performance and innovation with unquestionably modern cars in the Contemporary Tour. And as you can see, we've got an overlook here, which kind of goes into different things. So we've got Italian Ingenuity, Hybrid Ferocity, Tip of the Spear, Valkyrie Challenge, and then we've got the Reward Showcase, which is going to be the 2022 Pagani Huayra R. The new featured tour begins. As you can see, it's just going to take you through there, so I'm not going to touch on these. And then we've got an overview here of the spotlight cars for each and every one. Obviously, the spotlight cars will be along with the theme of the tour. So obviously, we've got the Ferrari, the Battista, the McLaren, Aston Martin. So there we go. Contemporary Tour Series do not have to be completed in a particular week. You have until January 31st, 2024 to finish the latest featured tour. So again, just like it has been with the, other updates and stuff, where they sort of phase one thing in and then phase it out a little bit later. And as you can see, that's your reward there, the Pagani Huayra R. Let's have a look. New Career Series British Marquis Open Tour with each update. Forza Motorsport, the Open Tour gets refreshed with new events and new reward car. Open Tour is where you can continue the journey of your favorite cars. Cars that you've already built in different Builders Cup series can be further leveled up and upgraded in the Open Tour. In Update 3, the Open Tour will see you bring your favorite cars to take on our iconic British Marquis. Driver titles will be using cars from Aston Martin, Jaguar, Lotus and Mini. You are not restricted to any of these manufacturers, so you can compete with the cars that you enjoy the most. As you can see, all 4 refreshed Open Tour Series C, B, A and S will be available on December 14th. Complete all 4 series before January 18th to unlock the 2015 McLaren 650S. New featured multiplayer series, spec and an open vents. So here we go. We've got the 311 spec series, the Formula 70s series, GTPC series, Miata spec series, and vintage Le Mans prototype series. So again, not too bad actually. Looks quite, varied, I'd say overall. Perhaps the ones that I'd be looking forward to the most will be either the Formula 1 or the vintage Le Mans. Really looking forward to some of those older cars. In terms of the spec series, we've got the Lotus 311 spec series, P class, A class, Spotlight series again, and then obviously the availability. And it's just going to once again go over what you can expect. So there we go in terms of all the series. This part's just outlining them. I don't really need to give you too much of a hint. Featured rivals update free calendar, challenge your skills across 4 new featured rivals, highlighting a spotlight car every week, as well as a special event at Hockenheim full circuit featuring the 2021 Mercedes AMG 1. And again, it's just going to give you a quick overview, kind of boasting about the car itself. Meanwhile, if you have VIP membership, check out the 2016 AMG C63S Coupe Forza Edition at Kyalami GP circuit. Update 3 also means the beginning of stage 2 of the Logitech McLaren G Challenge. Again, the sort of challenge that's ongoing in the background of Forza Motorsport currently, that will also kickstart its stage 2. Obviously the first stage is currently ongoing. Once you've registered and set your fastest laps on a Hockenheim in the 2021 McLaren 765 LT Coupe, the top drivers per region advance to the semi-finals in February 2024. Here's the Forza Motorsport Rivals calendar. So yeah, ton of them here. So we've got the Hockenheim with the Mercedes. This is a VIP one, Nocturnal Predator with the 2016 Mercedes. Spotlight, once again, these are just for the Spotlight cars that have already been mentioned as well. So again, I'm not going to re-go over them. See you at Hockenheim. Whether you're racing at Hockenheim, playing the Contemporary Tour with the new Spotlight cars, or continuing to build your favourites in the Open Tour, we're excited for you to discover everything Update 3 brings to Forza Motorsport starting on December the 12th. Remember, you can share your feedback about future cars, tracks and features on our official Forza Suggestions Hub. So there we go. That is everything you can expect, pretty much outlined in terms of Forza Motorsport Update 3, and obviously going into the third, I guess, a main content update. Really they're looking like they are trying to focus on the PC port in terms of the performance issues, which is great because it has been such a letdown. I was really hoping this game would perform well on there, because personally it's just my preferred way to play, but I have been finding myself having to go back to the Xbox version. So there we go, definitely looking like quite a bulky update once again. Again, it does look like it's taking the game in the right direction. Do I think it's going to be up to the standard we were promised just yet? I'd honestly say no. In terms of Hockenheim coming to the game, that is absolutely fantastic. That's great to see. Also some nice little cars there in terms of the car pass and such as well. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Hopefully the game continues heading in this direction. Let me know what you think and give me your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care guys, peace.